Hi, welcome to Steam Cuisine. Today I'm starting my new video series on how to cook with a steam cooker. I'm using the Vitaliseur by Caption, which is a stainless steel steam cooker that has been created about 35 years ago in France, and it's very efficient. One pot, one sieve, one lid steam cooker with large holes in there so that the steam goes abundantly and circulates in there. I want to teach you to use a steam cooker, this one in particular, because that's the best I've known. And I'm going to start with the basics. You would start your day probably by using a pot to make soft-boiled eggs or hard-boiled eggs for your breakfast or your dinner or your lunch. That's one of the things that a steam cooker does the best, because two reasons mainly. First, it does not boil, which actually destroys the nutrients. So it goes to 202 degrees Fahrenheit, does not boil off the nutrients, and keeps them. The second thing is it does not get this bad egg odor of sulfur that you usually have with hard-boiled eggs. So that's a huge plus. And the third thing is it's very quick. So I'm going to show you how to use it, different times of cooking, from 4 minutes to 9 minutes. I will do 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, and each one by one, and show you the results and how it looks like, depending on what kind of softness or hardness of eggs you want to get. So I'm going to start by showing you how you turn on the cooker and how you use it. So firstly, you have to have hot water or water in it. You have to have at least 1 inch. If you're going to do only one, if you're only going to do eggs, you don't need to do 2 inches of water. 1 inch is enough. So I already have 1 inch in there, and I actually emptied my thermos, which I usually have all the hot water that I already heated in the morning, so I don't have to heat it 3 times. And then you cover and you put your eggs in it, put your timer on, and turn and start the eggs cooking. So here we are. Here are the 6 eggs we're going to cook. They come right out of the fridge. If you are in Europe, you usually keep your eggs on the counter, which means you would have to cook them 1 additional minute in the United States compared to Europe, as a rule of thumb. Of course, you might have to play with it to make sure the timing is exactly right for you, but that's about how I count it. So I'm going to cook it 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, or 9 minutes. Then I'm going to put them in cold water as soon as I get them out of the steam cooker, and I'm going to put them back here, open them, and show you how they look like and how their consistency is. The best about those eggs when they're cooked in the steam cooker is that they are not going to smell any sulfury. They are not boiled, which means it's preserved more of the nutrients, and they're really fast to do, especially if you have water already hot in the steam cooker, as I did before. Here's how much water there is. It's about 1 inch. Since I'm only gonna cook eggs in there, I probably won't need very much more than that, since the maximum time is 10 minutes. When I usually cook anything else, I will add about double that volume or even triple, so the water steams abundantly and cook what I want to cook. There need to be enough water to make enough steam. Now we're gonna cook the egg. I will put the sieve in here. I'm gonna close it, and once the steam is very abundant, then I'll put the eggs in. So here we are. The steam cooker is hot. The steam in there is abundant. You can see it. That means the temperature inside the steam cooker is below boiling point at about 95 Celsius, which is about 202 Fahrenheit. It's not going to boil your egg, but it's going to be cooked there for 4 minutes. After I cook the egg for 4 minutes, and the other ones after that, I will immediately put them in a bowl of cold water, so the cold water stops the cooking process, and then I'm going to all open them to show you the different consistency and how many minutes you want to cook what eggs to have what results. Now here we are, we have our 6 eggs that have all been cooked. The most that have been cooked the longest is here, and the shortest is here. I'm going to open them one by one and let you see how it is inside. This one's been cooked 4 minutes, this one has been cooked 6 minutes, 9, 8, 7. Alright, so as you can see from this one is the most liquid. The white is not taken yet, the yolk is nice and runny. That's how I used to eat eggs when I was younger. Now I like them a little more cooked. My kids like them more on the 6 minute side than on the 4 minute side, depending on what you want to do with it. 4 minutes it would look like. So the white is not completely taken. Here you see that the thickness of the white is larger. You can see under this that the yolk is a little more cooked on the sides. It's very liquid, but it's a little more cooked. This one is completely liquid. This one is a little more cooked. I will like that for my breakfast. My kids will like that one better. It's a little more cooked again. All the white is nice and solid. The yolk here is a little cooked, so I would say halfway. So that's a good one if you want to put that on your bread, on the toast, for example. 7 minutes. 7 minutes here. I'm going to open it more. You will see that the color of the yolk is a little more dark. The darker, the more it has been cooked. So this one is going to be a nice one to take on a picnic, for example, or also on toast. This one, it's been cooked 8 minutes, right out of the fridge. This is one of those that I would actually use to make a sauce with. This one also I would use for sauce, or in a salad. It is nice and completely cooked, thoroughly cooked inside. So I don't feel like there is a need to go and cook an egg 10 minutes really, because it will be even more cooked. If you know that eggs yolk have a lot of omega-3. Omega-3 are heat sensitive, so the more you cook the yolk, the less fluid it is, the more omega-3 you will have destroyed in your eggs, which is kind of a sad thing. So I usually will have breakfast with an egg that's been cooked 5 minutes or 6 minutes or somewhere in between, and the other one I will use to make egg sauce over zucchini, for example, or deviled eggs, or one of my favorites with my kids called alien eggs, which I will post soon. And so those I will use more for sauce, and those I will use more for breakfast and on toast, for example. They do not smell. They've been cooked really fast. I'll ask my kid in the morning who wants what, turn on the steam cooker with a little bit of water, and within 5 minutes breakfast is ready. And because the toast is ready in the toaster too, it's 5 minutes breakfast is great. So here you go. No need for big machine. Eggs will taste great, and you'll have a wonderful breakfast. That's all for today. Now you know how to steam eggs. I'll post more videos in the near future on steaming rice, vegetables, meat, seafood, fish, and all you want. You can follow me on YouTube now to get alerts on future videos. You can also visit my website, cuisinelifestyle.com, to get some recipes with eggs, with rice, and a lot of things that are healthy and kid-friendly. I will find you in the next few weeks. I hope you enjoyed it. Please follow me. Please sign up to my newsletter and get recipes of steamed cake, because the steam cooker is great with cakes. Bye. Thank you.